على عباده الذين اصطفى أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم من عمل صالحا من ذكر أو أنثى وهو مؤمن فلنحيينه حياة طيبة ولنجزينهم أجرهم بأحسن ما كانوا يعملون صدق الله العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Surah Nahl. Last time we had read this ayah where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has very clearly and with a lot of authority, in very strong terms, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said that whatever you have, it is temporary, it is going to go away. وَمَا عِنْدَ اللَّهِ بَاقٍ, and whatever is from Allah or whatever Allah has in the treasures of Allah, that is permanent, that is that which is going to stay. In this ayah Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying مَنْ عَمِلَ صَالِحًا مِنْ ذَكَرٍ أَوْ أُنْثَى. So whoever does good deeds, min zakarin aw untha, from among men or women. So be it a man or be it a woman. And this is where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is again emphasizing that in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, both are equal. If a man does a good deed, they are respectable in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If a woman does a good deed, they are respectable in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Just by virtue of being a man or a woman of a certain gender, they are not inherently superior in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Their right and their respect is determined by if they do good deeds or if they do bad deeds. That is what determines their status in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So in reality, yes, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made them different, has given them different bodily capacities, and as far as this world is concerned, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given each gender its own responsibilities and their own role in the society. But in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they are equal, and it is not that a man will be degraded in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala just because they are a man, or their deeds will be less. Similarly, if it's a woman, their deeds will not be any less weighty in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala just because they are a woman. In terms of the earning of the world as well, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said, لِلْرِجَالِ نَصِيبٌ مِمَّا كَسَبُوا, whatever men earn, that is theirs. وَلِلنِّسَاءِ نَصِيبٌ مِمَّا اكْتَسَبْنَ, whatever women earn, that is theirs. So therefore, in the matters of earning of this world, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has kept them equal. And similarly, in the matters of earning the hereafter by doing good deeds, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has not inherently considered anyone superior over the other gender. Whoever does good deed, be it a man or a woman, وَهُوَ مُؤْمِن. The second condition is, or in fact the first condition is, before doing good deeds, they should already be a mu'min. They should already be a believer. So therefore, the return of the hereafter and the return or the reward that is mentioned in the ayah previously and this ayah again, which is that from the infinite treasures of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is going to get permanently? Those who have faith. It is linked with faith. If you believe in La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, then you get from the infinite treasures of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala infinitely, for an unlimited duration, something that is never going to perish. But if you are not a believer, then that you might get something from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but it will not be permanent. So therefore, those people who do not believe, if they fulfill only one condition, which is to do good deeds, they also get a return, but their return and their reward is not permanent. It is only in this world, and it ends with this world, because they did it not for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because they did not believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the first place. So whatever they do it for this world. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives them the reward in form of good name, good respect, or if they put their effort in their businesses, in their earning, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rewards them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives to them what they are seeking in this world, but it perishes with this world. But the people who have faith and who do good deeds, فَلَنُحْيِيَنَّهُ حَيَاةً طَيِّبَةً, for sure, without doubt, that there be no ambiguity about it, let there be no doubts about it, for sure, by all means, لَنُحْيِيَنَّهُ حَيَاةً طَيِّبَةً, we shall make them live, we shall certainly make them live a good life. Hayatan tayyibah, a pleasant, peaceful, enjoyable life in this world. وَلَنَجْزِيَنَّهُمْ أَجْرَهُمْ بِأَحْسَنِ مَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ, and we shall give such people their reward for the best of what they used to do, which is the hereafter. So therefore the people of faith and those who do good deeds, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives them something called hayatan tayyibah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is promising it. Hayatan tayyibah is what? A pleasurable, enjoyable, peaceful life of contentment in this world. The Mufassirin have discussed that what is this life? This life does not mean that they will never fall sick. This life does not, this enjoyable, pleasurable hayatan tayyibah does not mean that they will never have any loss or any damage or any calamity in their life. But in all sorts of situations, they will have a permanent, stationary contentment of the heart, which is because of two reasons. Number one, the people who have faith and the people who do good deeds, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grants them, gifts them with something called qana'at. Qana'at, being happy with the decision of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Whatever Allah gives them, they are happy with it. They are in other words, it's contentment, that they are content. So if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala puts them through a challenge and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives them, which does not feel enough to take care of their worldly needs even, still they are happy and content with what Allah gives them. And that is ghina. That is that they are happy with whatever they have. Number one, that is a gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Second, they are always very mindful that this world, no matter how hard, no matter how pleasurable it is, the life of this world is always temporary. Whatever happens, it stays here. It is going to end. And in the hereafter, we have a great reward waiting from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This reward for the future is something that only believers in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have. Those people who believe that they are going to die and there is no hereafter, then their morals are also dependent on what is beneficial in this world or harmful in this world. So therefore, such people who do not believe in the hereafter and the reward of the hereafter, whenever life throws challenges at them, they lose their sense. They lose their sense because they know they have no hope for the future. The example of this is that a person is employed somewhere. All the month long, they work happily and they work hard, although they are not being paid daily. They know that one day the reward is coming. Similarly, a farmer, they put the seed in the soil, they work hard to protect it, they work hard to water it, nourish that seed and everything happily, because they get the reward where? Once in a whole year. But for that day of reward, they happily work and they are content that whatever we are putting in is going to come out one day, is going to give us reward one day. But if you have no hope for the reward, then if this life is everything for you, then when life throws calamities or challenges at you, you lose all your desire to live. And that is why people kill themselves, people end their lives, people lose hope, people lose their morals, all sorts of things. They all happen because of not having a belief in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the hereafter. But the believers, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives them a beautiful, pleasurable life. And then that life also is something from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives you something, it does not fluctuate with the things of this world, because it is not related to this world. Being content or having this ghina or qana'at, that is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It does not fluctuate with your situation of the world. Similarly, the hope of reward in the hereafter, and the hope is based on a firm promise from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then that hope is again not connected with this world. So whatever the world does to you, it does not cause fluctuations in your contentment of the heart or the hope for the reward. This is hayatan tayyibah. Their hayatan tayyibah, their contentment of the heart, their pleasurable, enjoyable life is not fluctuated or affected by the things of the world, the ups and downs of this world. وَلَنَجْزِيَنَّهُمْ أَجْرَهُمْ بِأَحْسَنِ مَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ. And in the hereafter, of course, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to give them the best reward. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us among those people. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us steadfast and firm on our belief. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us those who do good deeds with knowledge and purity of intention. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. آمين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.